So I got a new bike. It's pretty cool. YT Capra. I believe this is the Uncaged 11 or something like that. Same YT Capra frame, MX wheels, and just like Öhlins suspension build. It's got the GX transmission, which honestly is pretty sick. And I really like the Öhlins suspension a lot. Honestly, it took me a while to get used to. I've always ridden on RockShox and Fox, but it's really good. So I had the Firebird for like maybe 4 years or something like that. I had it for so long. Nothing wrong with the bike. I was just like, time for a new bike before I can't sell this one because it's broken. The wheels, the aluminum wheels on it were so fucked up, and it's really hard to find Super Boost wheels for that bike. So I was like, you know, screw it, I'm gonna sell it, get something different. And of course, YT, it's hard to deny the good prices that they have. So I got this thing for a really good deal, which is sick. Haven't posted a video in a while. I've just not been doing anything crazy riding wise since Crested Butte, my last video, and just really taking the time to kind of get used to this bike. I actually did film a first impressions a really long time ago, like my first ride at Apex with it. The footage got deleted, unfortunately, but first impressions, I don't know. I don't really trust them. It's not a really good feel of how the bike actually is. I think it's better just to give you the information after I've ridden it for a while. I have a lot of hours on this bike, a lot of miles now, especially coming into the summer and spring. I've been riding it a ton, and I gotta admit, I love it. So just kind of going over the general build of it, I haven't changed anything from the box with the exception of the spring. The spring it came with, oh man, I forget what the weight was. It was one below what I have now. I have the 411 pound spring on now, which I think is like the 72 Newton meters. I might even still get one up, but like the original spring I got, it was bottoming out so much. It was ridiculous. And this is a size large. I'm not a huge guy, but this geometry matched mostly my medium Firebird. So I got the large. And I'm not like super heavy. I'm like maybe 160, a little bit over that, fully kitted. And I was just bottoming the hell out of it. So had a really soft spring on it. I have a little stiffer one now. It's good. Still think, just like my Firebird, I got the coil eventually moved to air. I might do the same on this. I just like the poppiness of an air shock. But the Öhlins is sick. I really like the fork. I really like the adjustable ramp up or bottom out, whatever the fuck. It's like that. It doesn't have bottom out tokens, but it's got like that extra air reservoir, whatever, high pressure, and it works well. Shock also works well, no complaints. It eats everything up. I don't like how it doesn't show you which rebound you're doing, like on the rebound knob, whether you're making it fast or slow, so you have to mess around with that. And I just leave it open all the time. I never close it out. Its bike pedals fine. I'm not racing to the top, so it works. And the fork, yeah, it took a while to get used to, just like any new suspension, but I love it. Really comfortable on it now. I think I'm running like shit around 100 psi in the main chamber, 190 in the ramp up chamber. I don't know what it's called. And I just have the compression one click open from closed. And it's good, works well. Still fiddle with it every now and then, but it works. So yeah, new suspension. I've always done Fox and RockShox. I was excited to try Öhlins. At first I wasn't stoked, but now I am. I love it. I'd be interested if I get the air shock to try their air shock. I'm going right now between the new Vivid air can and the Öhlins air can, so we'll see. Just depends which one I can get for cheaper, really. So yeah, suspension's good. Came with the carbon wheels, the Crank Brothers carbon wheels, the Enduros. I love carbon wheels. This is my first pair of carbon wheels. They're still in true. I haven't broken them yet. I think I'm carbon for life now on wheels. All my aluminum wheels have just gotten so fucked up and destroyed. All my bikes, I've gone through multiple sets per bike. But carbon apparently lasts forever, and so far it's held strong. The wheels, are front and rear specific widths, which is kind of cool. I don't notice shit on that. The engagement on the hub is all right, but yeah, I do want to go over the few cons I have so far. Not with the way it rides or anything, but with like the quality. I use a shuttle pad, tailgate pad. It rubs like hell. Did it on the Firebird too. I wish more bikes came with like the shuttle guard installed, so I need to get one. The frame wrap works fine, but it rubs off. So I put my own frame wrap on. It's like that clear vinyl. And the bike did come with it in some places, and it sucks because it's like, I guess it wasn't put on perfectly or something, but a lot of dust is in between it where you can see, which just isn't the best. It's gonna scratch and stuff eventually, so there's that. The only other thing is the shock. It like rubs on itself, and I looked it up and I guess it's normal. Öhlins does have like a black plastic spacer on it, so it's not metal on metal, but I just noticed that the other day. I was like, what the fuck? But it's totally normal. It's just kind of weird. It's a coil spring thing, I guess. With these, they will kind of bend and stuff. Oh shit, not paying attention. But that's it. Other than that, build quality is great. No creaking. Yeah, nothing else wrong with it. Oh, we're at the top.